Hey everyone, it's Amy here and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my review and swatches of the brand new Violet Voss Pro palette, and this is the Holy Grail palette. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen this on Instagram. It's extremely hyped up. That's where I saw it. I actually had no idea what Violet Voss was, never heard of the brand, never even saw it until I was like watching everything on Instagram, and it such a hype over this product. So this is going to retail for $52 and it releases on March 3rd at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time at the Violet Voss website. And so I was able to pick this up. I'm checking Instagram like 5 days ago. It released secretly early online. If you searched like Violet Voss, like you went to their website and then secretly searched for Holy Grail, it came up, and then there was a code for $10 off as well. So I picked it up like a week and a half early and got $10 off. So I was super excited, and this is what the palette looks like. It reminds me a lot of like the Lorac Pro palettes or the Lorac Pro Mega palettes, the way they feel, like the black matte, like that kind of has like that textured feel to it. And so this is then what the stunning palette looks like. It's incredible. The colors are beautiful. I literally bought this palette only because I wanted this section right here. I mean, all the colors are beautiful, but I'm obsessed with rose gold and like burgundies and things like that. I bought this palette specifically for like these colors right here. I was like, I need you in my life. So close up, this is what the colors look like. They are beautiful. The quality is really nice. They're very similar to like a Morphe eyeshadow. I really like the quality. Definitely not like my absolute favorite eyeshadows in the world. I mean, there's definitely buttery and creamier products out there, but these are really nice. These are on the level of like a Morphe product on the creaminess and the way they feel, and the pigmentation is really great. I think the metallic shimmer shades in the palette are amazing. They're even better than the matte shades in the palette, but I'm really happy with all of these shades. They're beautiful. They have some really cute names. This one is Transition. Like, could they get more original transition for a transition shade? Hashtag bestie, awesome sauce, so jelly, like, the names are adorable. So I will tell you all the names and I will swatch them for you. Because there's 20 shades in this palette, it would take too long to sit here and swatch every single one of them for you. So I'm going to swatch each row for you, and then I will show you and tell you what each of the names are so that you could see them. So there is the first row. The first one is Crystal. This one is Floof. Then we have Thanks a Latte, Transition, and then Hashtag. So this one is Crystal, Floof, Thanks a Latte, Transition, and Hashtag. So there is the first row. First row is right there. Really pretty. However, they're not my favorite row out of the palette, but they're like necessary colors you would need. So here is the second row. This one is Awesome Sauce, which I can't remember where that's from. Where is that from, you guys? That's a movie or a TV show. Is it How I Met Your Mother? Awesome Sauce. Ugh, I can hear it's a guy character saying it. I know it's a guy. It's a guy character in a TV show, I think, that says that. I can't think of it. Let me know. It's going to drive me crazy. The second one is Bestie. This one is Toffee. So pretty. Then we have Chill. And then we have How You Doin'. Like Joey from Friends, like, how you doing? It's probably a horrible impression. But there is Awesome Sauce. This one is Bestie. Then Toffee. Chill. And How You Doing. So there is the second row again. Now the colors start getting really, really pretty. That Toffee shade is amazing, and How You Doing at the very end is also really, really pretty. So then on the third row we have Bat My Eyes, which is a gorgeous bronze color. We have Cool Beans, which is a pretty, pretty champagne color. We have Are You Kiddin' Me, which is another great transition shade. So Jelly, which is a gorgeous light metallic pink. And then this last one is On Fleek. Like, these names are amazing. So again, this is Bat My Eyes, Cool Beans, which might be my favorite color in the palette as far as like the bronzy neutral colors. And then we have Are You Kiddin' Me, So Jelly, and this last one is stunning. It's the reason I bought the palette, On Fleek. Like, can we talk about how beautiful this color is? Like, and this last row is going to be even more amazing. But these are so gorgeous, and they start to get really pigmented. Like that one is so creamy and buttery. Like I said, some of the metallic shades in the palette, like this one, Toffee, Cool Beans, Bat My Eyes, they are on par with like Makeup Geek and like the formula and how creamy and buttery they are. The rest of them I say is on Morphe. Both are great, both I love, but I find that Morphe is not quite as creamy as buttery as Makeup Geek. That Makeup Geek is like a slightly like notch higher. So the metallic shades are on par with Makeup Geek, and I think the matte shades are on par with Morphe. So here is what the third row looks like. So then for this last row, we have Brownie Points, a really great crease color, Teddy Bear, a very good outer corner of your eye color, Glamping, and then we have Cranberry Splash, and then this one is Wine and Dine, which is a gorgeous crease color, also really great for underneath the eyes. So again, we have Brownie Points, Teddy Bear, Glamping, Cranberry Smash, which I kind of got, you know, swatched with Glamping. Let me swatch it separately. There is Cranberry Splash, and then we have Wine and Dine. Like, those colors are stunning. Like, I think as you get down in the palette that the colors get more and more amazing. This top row is probably like my least favorite out of the palette. Even though they're necessary evils to have, like you need these colors, and they make a palette like this really great because you can do a look from start to finish. I just think the weakest pigmentation is in the top row. Even though they are lighter shades, I still think that you need a little bit more color to really have nice payoff in the lids, but everything else in these three rows, including this bottom row, are the best in the palette. So here is the entire palette swatched out on my arm. I literally could not fit all 20 shades on my arm without you guys not being able to see every color. So the first three rows are on this side of my arm, and then that bottom row is on this side over here. So there is the entire palette swatched out together. You can see how closely these colors relate to each other and how they're all very, very warm tone. And then you start to have towards the end, and on this side, the really pretty, you have the cranberry and like rosy, purpley shades. So they are just stunning, all the colors together. Overall, I'm very impressed with this palette. However, the packaging and quite a few of these shades remind me of other palettes and like individual pans that I have from other brands. So I'm gonna dig around in my collection and things like that, and you know, over the next couple weeks or next month, I'm gonna try to put together some kind of comparison video, because this palette definitely reminds me of a few other palettes from other brands. But I'm so impressed with this palette. It's beautiful. Like I said, the weakest row is this top row. The matte shades are pretty darn good. They're like Morphe eyeshadows with the quality and the texture, how they're not, the matte shades I find at Morphe aren't the buttery and creamiest, but they're nice and smooth, but they just have a little bit more texture to them, not quite as buttery. Now the metallic shades remind me of the really nice metallic shades at Morphe and also the Makeup Geek eyeshadows. And some of these, especially Cool Beans, Glamping, Cranberry Splash, On Fleek, and Bat My Eyes are very, very foiled. They remind me of the Makeup Geek foiled eyeshadows, where they are just so, you know, wet looking and just beautiful and stunning and just really catch the light. So this is a great palette. It is on the pricier side, $52, but you do get 20 shades. However, it's not available to view on the website right now since it hasn't launched yet, and it doesn't say on the packaging, so I can't tell you how much, you know, each size of these pans are, but if I can find the information by the time it launches, I will put the description. I will put it in the description box. But overall, this is a beautiful palette. I like the packaging. It is rather large, but you get 20 shades. If you're someone, a makeup artist or something, this is a great palette to have. There's a lot of really pretty transition colors and metallic shades, warm and like really warm color. So it's a really cool palette if you can get your hands on it, if you know, want to splurge. I think it's a great palette. I'm super excited to have this in my collection. Like I said, I went for like these colors in this bottom corner over here because I don't have anything like them, and they are just so stunning. On Fleek, Glamping, oh, beautiful. Like, they scream my name, this palette. So I was so excited to get my hands on it early. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and seeing the review and swatches of this brand new Violet Voss Pro Eyeshadow Palette, which is the Holy Grail palette. If you did, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe so you can stay tuned to all my upcoming videos. And let me know in the comment section down below what you think of this palette, if you're going to be picking it up, if you had ever heard of this brand and tried stuff out. I would love to know. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye!